Diddy. You're hearing Diddy everywhere. Okay.
Yeah.
So, did you ever have any kind of run-in with Diddy? Did you ever do anything with Diddy? Any projects you worked on with him?
He produced a few records, or had his producers do a few records on my War and Peace album, the Peace Disc. Yeah.
How was he to work with?
It was cool. You know, he gave us great music. We flew out.
An important turning point in the ongoing investigation into Diddy's suspected illegal activities was when Ice Cube revealed Diddy's private wild parties to the FBI. As a well-known figure in the entertainment industry, Ice Cube's decision to come forward could lend the case greater credibility and provide,
really kind of, lost contact with him and really stopped, dealing with Puffy around 94. Yeah.
Any specific reason?
Yeah, I mean, they was doing their thing, I was doing mine.
the authorities with vital evidence. Ice Cube had insider knowledge of these secretive, exclusive events, which were said to be full of illicit activities like coercion and exploitation. His evidence might provide details about the parties, the celebrities attending, and the alleged misuse of authority. An exposure of this kind expands the investigation, leading to additional indictments and potentially revealing.
And a lot of you listening to me right here, right now, you're not part of the club either. And what I realized with the club is what makes them so mad is when you don't want to be a part of their fucking club. That pisses them off. What club am I talking about? I'm talking about the club of gatekeepers that we all got to deal with. You know who they are, and they definitely know who they are. A lot of people would be like, what? Who? Come on, man, stop playing. So ever since I put out the contract with Black America, they've been fucking with me. Here and there, this and that. But it's cool, I expect that. I've been working with, on the big three for a long time, and how they've been
more secret Hollywood endeavors. Throughout his career, Ice Cube, who is renowned for speaking up and taking risks, has never shied away from using his platform to speak out against corruption and exploitation in the entertainment industry. The systemic critique...
That it's harder to be a man in America now than it was when you were a kid?
Yes. Saying what you feel, being yourself, is what they call toxic. We shouldn't be called toxic for our instincts and for, I was born this way. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? Why can't we be ourselves? We were born this way too.
So there are some groups, like if I say I'm trans, and people say, that's great, you were born that way, we affirm you. But if you say I'm just a dude with male instincts, you're not affirmed, you're attacked.
Yeah, I mean, everybody doesn't really have to affirm you. If I wake up and say, I feel like a pigeon, and I want everybody to treat me like a pigeon. Some people may say, whatever, Q, we treat you like a pigeon. But some people may choose to be like, dude, no. That's your world.
Ice Cube has drawn attention to issues with power dynamics as well as victimization and manipulation. After Diddy's arrest, celebrities who had previously remained silent about allegations surrounding the mogul have made a noticeable change. This alteration...
A Diddy party, and all of these celebrities on there are talking about Diddy's freak-off parties. This commercial is absolutely crazy, and you cannot tell me that all of these people in Hollywood haven't known, just like Cat Williams said, about Diddy parties. Derek Jeter is the first one to start talking about Diddy's parties in this commercial, and look under his name. It says, The Art of Swinging. He goes on to explain how Diddy had a party for 5 days in a row on his private jet called Air Diddy, and he honestly doesn't see how he did that. You also have other celebrities in this commercial talking about Diddy parties. One of them is Nicole Richie, and it says next to her name that she had been to 4,500 and some Diddy parties. And then you even have Fat Joe in this commercial talking about Diddy's parties after the parties. Like, this shit is absolutely wild. I honestly don't remember this commercial, but it was used for the VMAs. Cat Williams literally told us that he's heard about Diddy parties for years and the people that go there, and he said Diddy likes to party and he always knew to tell him no, and how he was offered so much money for his hole. I don't care what nobody tells me, all of this Diddy stuff was well known in Hollywood, and this commercial is literally showing it. I'm gonna go ahead and roll y'all this crazy ass commercial about Diddy parties, and you guys let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.
For the next 53 seconds, we'll take an in-depth look inside Diddy parties.
Diddy once threw a party on a jet flying around the world. Now, it started on a Tuesday. It somehow ended on the
Raises the question of why these disclosures are only now becoming public, especially in view of the ongoing rumors regarding Diddy's actions. Diddy's crazy parties reportedly featured extreme conduct like drug use, forced physical actions, and exploitation. After the party, guests were allegedly given medications and IV
extreme to the point where people, like days after when it was over, Diddy would provide IV drops, like medical grade IV drops, where a doctor will come in and give you one, or a nurse will come in and give you an IV drip, just to make sure that you have your nutrients back. It's just really weird because Diddy allegedly asked Cassie, like, what did you call your grandfather? What did you call him? And she said Pop Pop. And so then Diddy started making Cassie call him Pop Pop. And it's just like, how twisted are you? That's just strange. Diddy allegedly forced Cassie to sign up for escort websites and services of the sort, and to find, and I quote, BBC, end quote. If you don't know what that is, do not look it up around anyone. I'm not even joking. Do not look that up around anyone. If you're in public, don't look it up, all right? Diddy would allegedly pay to fly escorts to locations, make his assistants supply rooms with drugs, baby oil, Astroglide, whatever they wanted or whatever Diddy wanted, he would make sure they were
treatments to recuperate, which sparked persistent accusations of homoerotic relations that damaged the reputation of several of the participants. Moreover,
firsthand.
Yeah, I've never seen like orgy, but Diddy has hit on me at Steve Rifkin's house. Everybody at the house was gay, but I didn't know it until I really paid attention and looked around at my surroundings. I'm like, oh shit.
Right.
Like, what's going on?
That sounds like Exhibit's story, because Exhibit had a story like that. They went to Miami.
No, but he went to a club.
Right.
I went to Steve Rifkin's house.
Right.
It was after a BET Awards, we went to an after party.
Right.
Me, Lil' Kim, Hillary Weston, who was Lil' Kim's manager.
Okay.
At the time. And we go to the after party, we run into Diddy, and Diddy tells us to come meet him at.
Is it like, you know how if you shoot a shot at a woman, it could be either very direct or very subtle?
It's very direct. Not going trying to grab a nigga nuts, but you know when someone is attracted to you, male, female.
Okay.
I don't give a f- it's a dog and he humping on your leg.
Right.
You know the motherfucker horny.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, it was definitely obvious. Like, you know, especially in hindsight. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that lifestyle exists within the industry. Right.
We've heard it, and
it's a fact, brother. It's a fact. From sports players, singers,
charges about the nature of Diddy's parties, which suggested that attendees interacted homosexually, have been used to criticize Hollywood's closed-off society.
What was it like?
A Diddy party?
Is it like what they have in the media, or
off the hook?
Off the hook.
And whenever they went into the quote unquote alleged other section, I was never there.
You were gone.
That's like, I think in general, getting away from Diddy, and God bless him and whatever else he's dealing with. I don't beat people while they're down. That's just not who I am character-wise. No one can erase his legacy. Bad Boy Records and Faith Evans and Biggie and Craig Mack and 112 and Total and I mean mogul. I mean, I don't know what all that other is going on or allegedly, but man, you know, legacy is legacy, man. You know, surviving Neverland. Did that stop you from listening to Michael Jackson?
Parties are now crucial to understanding the clandestine world of the Hollywood elite, where secrets are jealously guarded and disclosures may have far-reaching...
Contacted by someone who wanted me to essentially represent them in the sale of one of the Diddy tapes.
You're saying that there's tapes and they're being shopped?
Yes, there have been people already shopping.
We've heard about the tapes, but
yes.
The shopping thing is...
Yes, there already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood, being shopped around to individuals in Hollywood. But one particular person contacted me to shop a particular video they were in possession of and to contact the person who was in the video to see if they were interested in purchasing the video before it became a public knowledge.
I've heard this before, so like a catch and kill.
Catch and kill, correct.
Wow, can you, and I guess you can't reveal the person who is on
No, I
tape.
can't explain who the person was, but Mr.
High profile?
Mr. Combs was in the tape and this other person is, I would venture to say, more high profile.
Consequences for a great number of people. One of the more worrying things about Diddy's circumstances is the allegation that embarrassing footage from his parties is circulating on the dark web. According to this report, not only may Diddy be involved, but also other famous individuals who were either present at or connected to these events. Additionally, the revelation of these tapes might lead to more extensive investigations into the underbelly of Hollywood.